This presentation will address the factors contributed to PharmaCo's decision to continue outsourcing their call centre and to break their relationship with their outside vendor for data storage. We aim to define the main reasons that supported their decision to bring data storage in-house and what effect this change had to the organisation. We will establish a thorough understanding of the existing vendor relationship our organisation has with their call centre partner. For confidentiality reasons, we cannot give the company's name. Instead, we will refer to it as PharmaCo. PharmaCo is a global pharmaceutical company that have offices in over 100 countries globally. They have both research and production departments. There's high levels of innovation in the company. The pharmaceutical industry is highly competitive, and they currently outsource their call centres. Recently, they brought back their data storage in-house. This is the organisational structure in PharmaCo. Bringing back data storage in-house. Factors that contributed to this decision was the data security, the nature of the information being stored, the legislation changes, the shift in the core competencies of the organisation, and patent pressures. Making the decision to outsource the call centre. This service was not adding value to the organisation. There was a strain on resources, and the informed decision-making model. This decision-making model included the team expertise, IT management, executive management. All three viewpoints helped PharmaCo to make their decisions. Varying levels of hierarchy attribute to a well-rounded and diverse opinions. Outsourcing affects the whole organisation, therefore all levels need to be involved. Research design. Qualitative methods were used through the form of on-site interviews. We utilised open-ended questions. This allowed us to gain a deeper knowledge of the organisation as a whole. We conducted 3 interviews. The first was with the Assistant General Manager. We gained an insight into the organisation on a whole, and we gained it from a managerial point of view, so the decisions shaping the future strategic outlook of the organisation. The second interview was with the IT Manager. This was an extensive first-hand experience dealing with both the data storage project and the call centre outsourcing agreements. There was the use of virtual teams. The benefits were the multiple viewpoints, easy accessible, and encourages transparency. The drawbacks were locations with greater involvement can dominate the agreements, communication is not instantly gratifying, and it's hard to establish team mentality. The final interview was with the PC Network Administrator. He was a prominent member of the team that was fighting for the data storage to be brought in-house. Decision model was utilised and managers' viewpoints were listened to. Alternatives were presented and management made the final decision. PharmaCo outsourcing life cycle. Their contracts are short 5-year deals that are restructured as necessary. The 3-tier model for vendor selection includes architect, engage, and operate. Defining what the outsourcing vendor will be required to do. They investigate industry norms and the call centre capabilities and processes. Over a period of 4 months, peer evaluations were carried out to establish what vendors had a good reputation. Vendor selection is carried out. Management required to define the types of calls within scope for each division. Evaluation plan for the vendor's performance. Creating appropriate evaluation methods was the most difficult process. The vendors were judged on 5 levels: company reputation, price, solution, contract, and reference. Following 9 months of investigation, the vendor was selected. Experience was a huge factor for PharmaCo in their final decision. Organisation of the transition phase through documentation. The following is a quote from the IT manager. "It's like your first day of school, trying to make sure that you say the right thing and that people like you. In Ireland, your employees were like your family, so to build a new relationship takes time." Our conclusion is, the organisation strives to pursue activities that are solely connected to the proposition of business value. PharmaCo employees stated that the work structures put in place helped greatly in ensuring a smooth and seamless transition from initial to future state of both the call centre and the data storage activities. Thank you for listening to our presentation.